Hey brothers and sisters, this is Cameron. Good to see you again. Very exciting. I've been wanting to do a meetup forever. And if you've ever wanted to do a meetup with other EXJWs, other Ex Jehovah's Witness YouTubers, now's your chance. In about 2 weeks as of recording this, might be slightly less than 2 weeks, Tahoe, Northern California. If you've never been to Tahoe, it is one of the most gorgeous places on earth. It is beautiful. I went for the first time last year, and there's about 50 Ex Jehovah's Witnesses there. We had a small little campsite. There was the founder of EXJW Struggles on there, Eric. There was from Fifth channel, EXJW Fifth. He has amazing interviews on his channel. We actually rode down together. It was really cool, and it was our first experience with that many Ex Jehovah's Witnesses. We all just kind of hung out. It was really low-key. I've been to some pretty good parties outside of the Jehovah's Witness cult, because you're allowed to do whatever you want once you can think freely. Chilled and got to relax in a non-judgmental environment. I will leave a link in the description down below with details on the campsite and where it is. And if you can make it, please, please come. This is going to be the 11th annual Apostafest. And if you're not comfortable with the word Apostafest or apostate yet, Ex Jehovah's Witness, ex cult survivor. And if you're ex Mormon or ex Scientologist, you can stop by too. There were some, I think, ex-Catholics there and some other religions too, and people that were just mostly there to listen and empathize with you. Not sympathize, empathize. So that's really, really cool. And it wasn't a place of us just all getting together, moping and crying and bitching, although there's a little bit of that, but it was also about how cool life is and all the amazing things that we get to do now. And then you'll get to hang out with us. It'll be kind of cool. So I actually have some footage from last year's, the 10th annual anniversary of the Apostafest, which happened to be my first Apostafest ever in Tahoe, and it was life-changing. It was not too long after meeting Lloyd Evans for his book signing in San Francisco. It was like maybe a month after that. Huge, life-changing thing, really exciting, especially for, at that time, I had only been out for a few months. Now we're going on almost a little over a year and a half that I've been out of the thought control from Jehovah's Witnesses. It's really exciting. I keep saying exciting much because I can't say how exciting. It's awesome, and it's really low-key. There's a little bit of swimming, a little bit of hiking, cooking some food, and relaxing, and there's a couple of, some people like to drink. I'm not a huge drinker. I will drink every once in a while. Some people were smoking some stuff, so just a heads up, it's not that big of a deal. But we were just hanging out, getting to know each other. It's from Friday until Sunday. I think I will be there on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We'll see. I'll update things a little bit on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I got a link in the description. You can follow me at Cameron Fader and say hi to me. I do respond to messages. It just takes me a while because the messages keep coming in, and I'm trying to keep up with them. I try to dedicate at least one day a week to sit down and respond to as many of them as I can. Take a look at some clips from last year. It was a lot of fun, and hopefully I will get to see you in a couple of weeks. Here's what happened. Really exciting time right now. You see, I'm in South Lake Tahoe right now for the 2017 Ex Jehovah's Witness meetup, or if you're comfortable with the term, Apostafest 2017. I literally thought this was next month, but I looked at my calendar and found out it was this weekend. Contacted Fifth, messaged him, and was like, let's go to this thing. And so we drove down here yesterday. Right behind me over here, if you can see, there's a group. There's about 3 campsites. Not everyone is comfortable being on camera, but over here there's 3 campsites where everyone's just hanging out. We've got Eric from JW Struggle, a bunch of other guys that used to give talks and would give speeches, talks at conventions. A lot of powerful people here that are just right here. It was really good and exciting. I'm doing some fun stuff, mostly hanging out and just getting to know everyone, because this is literally my second meetup, and it's really nice. There's about, I don't know, 40 or 50 people here. It's pretty cool, and I want to share it with you guys. If you haven't been, think about going, because it's really beneficial to meet other people that are just like you or going through things similar to you, and to know that you're not alone. That's of the best feelings in the world is knowing you're not alone in your struggle. Last time I was in Tahoe, I was with a bunch of Bethelites and pioneers. I just finished a Bethel trip not too long before that, several years ago. That was the last time I was in Tahoe, so it's been a few years. It's nice to be back.
Yeah, at some point. Yeah.
I was thinking about doing something, maybe having him sort of
quarterback. Something that we could alter our views based on new evidence.
You can actually, this was based, they were designed to just trying to learn all about this. There was hundreds.
And I'm open to learning about
enjoying the peace, the serenity, high elevation. Eric gave me a present, a shirt that says Elder Schmelder, and it's really fun. In my work, I have to. I go crazy. Oh, you got it off.
Amen. Oh God.
Soul massage.
Oh my God, your hair. Oh, Sally. Oh, this is pretty curvy. Okay, wait. So then I
Amazing deep tissue massage.
Let me massage your soul.
Is it too close?
Oh, is it too close?
So anyway, I think we kind of
now.
based off today. We're kind of like the rookies of the
Come to
year.
Apostafest 2018.
And so, you know, one day we were close by, we found
Small fee, firewood, and some
Maybe that's.
Hello, brothers and sisters. I'm Cameron, and today I am here with Eric Struggle from JW Struggle's YouTube channel and Flipper. And today is really exciting. Today is the 10th anniversary of the EXJW Meetup in Tahoe, or also known as the Apostafest. It's huge, really, really exciting. My second meetup ever, very exciting. Only been awake for 10 months, so it's really awesome to see a big group of people together that are really kind and welcoming and be a part of that and share that. So, Eric, tell us about the 10th anniversary.
Well, look, this man over here, Flipper, has been doing this and organizing this for 10 years, and it's a meetup, you know, it's a bunch of XJWs just having fun. We're camping up in the mountains. Lake Tahoe is one of the most beautiful places that I personally have ever been in the whole world. And so I said to somebody earlier, it's 50% this beautiful place and the other 50% is these beautiful people. And to just talk and swap stories, it's been a lot of fun.
It's been huge, been really, really huge. And Flipper,
yeah.
You organized this thing. Tell us about that. What got you to do that in the beginning?
Well, you know, the way it was is when I got out in 2003 and was not a part of the Jehovah's Witness organization again, I didn't have much support. I only had like my son and my mom, who is now deceased, to support me, and I felt kind of alone, and everybody else was not supporting me that was still in the organization. So I felt like I wanted to share, give something back to people that had exited, you know, themselves, so that they could feel love and unconditional kindness and empathy, real human emotions that we all should not feel guilty about ever feeling, so other people would be so alone and experience what I did. So that's kind of what motivated me to do it. Yeah.
And now we're on our 10th year anniversary.
10th year in a row, yeah.
It's huge, it's massive.
It's fun, and everybody's really kind and loving, and we all have very similar experiences of trying to have freedom of mind, and yet we're all having a very clean, fun time. Nobody is you know, involved in anything crazy. We're just normal, loving people wanting to show kindness to each other. So that's cool. You know, the big bad dream is not true once you exit the watchtower. Yeah.
The grass is definitely greener. This is definitely greener on the other side.
Yeah, and you know, look, I agree with you, Flipper. It's been such a healing thing, a fun thing. It's something we look forward to. My whole family looks forward to it every year. You know, we're going to go to Tahoe, we're going to camp, we're going to swim, we're going to see our friends. We sit around the campfire, you know, and it's very simple. There's no schedule. It's not regimented. We don't open with prayer. You know, and everybody's in a different place on their arc. You know, some people have just gotten out and they come up and they visit for the first time. Others of us have been out for a long time, and you know, when I was waking up around 2010, the first time I came, yeah, it kind of blew my mind. You know, that there was all these other people that were like me. They were regular people. that were out, and we weren't frothing at the mouth. Right. And you know, Cameron and I were talking earlier. We were talking about how we need to do this more. You know, Meetup. Put an ad on, you know, on a local web page or you know, Craigslist or whatever, and make meetup groups and get together and talk about it, because that's real therapy. I mean, it was very therapeutic for me. It still is therapeutic for me.
Yeah. Absolutely agree with that. It's been, especially with us, you know, having a YouTube channel, we're in a little bit more unique situation where we're past the shunning, we don't care anymore, we just want to help people. That's therapeutic in itself, but it still doesn't compare to the massive amount of human interaction and just how awesome, warm, and inviting the people are. We're just hanging out.
And we had a couple that just visited from St. Louis, Missouri. And we've had people from Utah here in the past,
Chicago.
Beautiful people. And of course the board, we need to mention the board too, right? Go ahead. I mean, you're the one.
Well, JW.net, I mean, it's a board, it's a support board for people who just want to move on in their life and to get some kind of empathy and make friends with people who have a knowledge of the adversity they might have gone through in exiting the Watchtower organization. And so you learn a lot over the years, you know, and the research that people could do in regards to what mind control is and how they can free themselves from the dangers of high control, mind control organizations, not just the witnesses, but Scientology, the Mormons, other kinds of things. All that information is so important for a person that has gotten out of a high control organization, because otherwise, if you don't understand the emotional and psychological ramifications that you endured in exiting, then some people are likely to go back to that. It's like rejoining your captors from a Stockholm Syndrome situation. So
well, and the social pressure is tremendous.
I almost did that myself. Yeah. I almost went back.
The social pressure is tremendous. You know, you're cut off from friends and family, and there are people out there that understand, you know, from all of these different groups, evangelical groups that want to control people, that want to interpret everything so literally that there's no room for creative expression, there's no room for your own ideas, you know. And now we can talk about it, we can get along. We were talking politics the other night, and one of the people around the campfire said, look, we're talking about politics and we're not fighting, we're talking about religion and we're not fighting, you know. We don't have to fight about it, we can just talk, you know. It feels good.
We just talk about it.
And
it's okay. It's all right. Which is so freeing to actually say for the first time. Was there anything that you guys wanted to say to welcome next year's or prepare people for next year's event?
I'd like to, I just want to flash a peace symbol to all you out there, and we love you, we understand. And we know what you're enduring and going through. If you're going through hard times, please always feel free to get together with each other. Come on out to Tahoe once a year. It's usually in July. Check it out on JW.net. We'd love to have you. Our arms are always welcome and unconditional love and care. So hang in there and keep strong.
That's a nice thing to say. And I would add that maybe you're far away. Maybe you're on the East Coast. Maybe you're in Europe, wherever you're at. Organize a group. Put up a flyer at the laundromat. Make a little ad somewhere. You know, find fellows and then hang out, have a drink, and just talk.
You won't regret it. And I think that's everything. Unless we missed anything. No, we're good? We're good.
Yeah, I hope so, because I'm standing uncomfortably close to you. Although you do smell good.
I do smell good. Terrific. And you gave me a massage earlier.
Well, they used to say treat each other with a brotherly kiss.
Brotherly like.
I did give you a massage earlier. Just the shoulders.
Just the shoulders,
only the shoulders.
Next year,
and there was people around, so it was all above board.
Take care, folks.
Take care.
Brothers and sisters, hopefully we'll see you at next year's 2017 meetup. If not, look in your area. And we'll talk soon. 2018. There we go.
Yeah, we still have a few months left in 2017 for me.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Do it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Well, everyone's ahead of us.
They're non-JW kind of.
They're in unity. Oh yeah, they get a book for that too, for the Bethelites.
It's just a.
I'll try and focus on the road. How's that sound? Please do. I didn't see anything that said Pope House.
Okay.
No.
You're on this narrow spine.
Both sides?
Yeah.
Look. I knew it was driven by.
Boy, it's got good rhythm.
The way we Yeah, I'm pretty sure when they were planted, they said, oh, this is Charles. Oh, this is him.
Yep.
You know?
Watch your step, kid. Watch your step.
Smoky. Put on a couple of pounds, buddy. Ooh, he looks perverted.
Put up to bid for all the
It sounds like a creepy like video game.
that land.
And they just kept passing it on.
Yeah, and now the land is. And now the land is so
Like screwing with us.
Yeah.
That's an ice cream trucker. That's like that's the actual sound of Armageddon. This man's laying right now.
Right, that's like saying.
Is that how it's gonna sound?
Hell, Jesus, Bible.
Yeah, yeah. It is. I just can't. Yeah, I mean, as long as
All the hobbits.
The Shire.
Shire. This is
Shire.
This is the Shire.
Yep.
A bit like the Shire.
Yeah.
I'm in a vulnerable place. Like, that's like at Disneyland, right? I'm just saying.
My people. It's about a broken merry-go-round.
It's like for hundreds of years we
yeah, you
struggled
missed it.
over
This like this random guy came up to us and just started.
It was a really big deal to them.
Of this song.
That was like the attraction of
I
the
didn't even know
town
there
was the
lyrics to it.
merry-go-round.
Yeah, we're just like, what is this?
Okay, so this is your first time ever holding a fidget spinner.
This is my first time ever that Mr. Vicious Fiction has ever held one of these fidget puppies. And
the fidget spinner.
we're gonna give it a
It's
spin.
supposed to be for kids.
We're gonna do.
But it helps me too.
Your first time.
Oh, really? Helps. It helps. Yeah, all right.
You know what the fidget spinner is for, right?
Here we go, people.
It's for kids with attention deficit.
Okay.
What you can do is if they can keep their hands occupied
Yeah, then they
and
get.
kind of like fidgeting, then they can focus on what the teacher's saying.
Here we go, people.
And the way I use it is when I'm falling asleep at the wheel, if I can keep my hand busy, it helps me stay awake.
Oh, really? Like for long drives and stuff? You know?
Right.
I could probably use one of these for the way back then.
Just drive one-handed.
Right.
Shift the gears with your elbow.
Yeah, always. Well, fortunately, I have automatic. Sweet.
How does it feel?
I'm gonna park in the
You know what?
shade.
There's something soothing about it, to tell you the truth.
It is. It's weird, isn't it? It's like kind of relaxing almost.
Soothing
It has
is
a nice little hum going
It's
on.
a good word. I mean, you articulated.
I'm digging
Something
this.
about that's
Yeah.
soothing. Like it gives a nervous energy of somewhere to go.
I think I'm a convert.
Welcome to the cult of fidget spinners.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Welcome to FS. Yeah. Yeah.
This is going to be awesome.
Yeah. Anyone who stops using those, you just gotta shun them though.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Kick them out of the house.
Absolutely.
LGBT, no.
Well, when you're throwing a stone at them, you could stop shutting momentarily.
Now, if they talk bad about us, we gotta stone them in the town center. That's the fun. With fidget spinners though.
Yes.
To death.
That would hurt.
Yeah.
That
Oh
would
yeah.
really hurt.
Get them in the
Oh,
eyes.
I broke it already. Okay. There we go.
What the fuck?